Knowing is not enough. We must apply. I've heard this cliche 1,000 times, but it is really true. You don't really understand what it means until you experience it yourself. You can learn a lot by putting yourself out there and going through real challenges. The difference is night and day. Knowing, I mean learning is essential. You need to do some research and make preparations before you take action. It is necessary. But past a certain point, learning becomes procrastination. It becomes an excuse to not take action. We all know we need to take action to move the needle, to move towards our goals, right? But many people choose to stay in their comfort zone, in the learning phase, in the preparation phase, because learning is comfortable. It makes you feel productive at the same time. And it can be a trap because it gives the illusion of making progress. It makes you feel like you're moving towards your goals, but in reality, nothing has changed. You haven't done anything that brings results yet. You may be gaining knowledge and skills, but you haven't done anything. You didn't take any risks yet. I know you don't feel ready, but at some point, you need to find the courage and take action anyway. Do it scared because there's a perfect timing for you. You will never feel ready. You will never feel confident enough before you take action because confidence is built through real challenges, real experiences. It comes from tangible results like small wins, achievements, compliments, positive feedback, and overcoming challenges. You can manufacture confidence in the head. So you need to do it scared, and it's gonna be worth it. I promise you. Because you can learn a lot by putting yourself out there and going through real challenges. Learning is like sitting in the passenger seat, whereas applying is getting behind the wheel. What makes the difference is ownership. When you take ownership and become responsible for something, the brain shifts into the next gear. It switches from passive observation to active engagement. Performing a task under pressure builds stronger neural connections in your head than just sitting in the passenger seat. If you drive regularly, you've probably noticed this, but when we drive a car, we can learn geography a lot, like much faster than just sitting in the passenger seat. The difference is night and day. Even though you are spending the same amount of time and sharing the same space in the car, the density of the experience is different because you have the different stakes. My coach in Little League used to say, one elimination game is much more valuable than 100 practices. There are lessons you can only learn in high-stakes situations because when it's on the line, something shifts in your brain and you become hyper-aware, which allows you to observe more information and improve exponentially. In your comfort zone, where there are no risk of failure, embarrassment, you can't tap into that. Real challenges help us bloom. For example, if your goal is to become a YouTuber, like make a living as a content creator, you'll probably start by watching more content and analyzing how successful YouTubers talk to a camera, right? But observation alone doesn't help you get used to talking to a camera. The only way to improve your speech and gain ease and confidence on camera is to shoot a video and post it online over and over again. That is the only way. No amount of observation helps you get used to it. As a viewer, it seems so easy to talk to a camera, right? But when you actually sit in front of a camera and talk to it, you get butterflies, your mind goes blank, your mouth gets dry, you become sweaty and you stumble your words a lot. It's one thing to know how something works, but it's another to actually do it. You can get better by performing under pressure and getting negative feedback and on repeat. That's how you become great at something. Learning doesn't take you there, only applying does. You've consumed enough content, it's time to create. If you want to be a writer, write something and publish it and get criticized. If you want to be a comedian, get on the stage and bob. If you want to be a YouTuber, post videos and get 0 views. You need to take action and put yourself out there and humiliate yourself. That's what you need for growth.